going up to one of those meetings where women talk about their problems. You know, all that silly talk about trying to better themselves.
One of them women's groups. Well, I'm surprised you wasting your time at a crazy ladies meeting like that. You got you sitting here pumping your gum, but you ought to be in there making dirt.
You asked me to sit down. I think you said enough.
Well, the one thing I ain't got no patience with is when it's like to push in and take over a man's job.
Hey, that is not what women are after.
Don't tell me, Bob. I see it every day. They're taking the food right out of my mouth.
I think you said enough.
Hey, woman, what's wrong with you? You don't tell me when to talk. See, you've been to one damn meet right when you flying in my face.
That's not what it's all about.
I'm gonna tell you, you've been driving everybody crazy running around here. Now you're going to them women's meetings. I'm gonna tell you something Uncle Ed used to say. Maybe he was right. There's only two places a woman belongs.
Please don't say it.
Just get in the bedroom, Father. Just get in the bedroom.
What's up, everybody? This is Ace from Ace Corner Talk, and I'm coming to you live. Hope everybody's in good health, and we're about to get into it. This is part 2, double standards, men versus women, part 2. And what we're going to talk about, and we're going to get a little deeper, and it might get a little hot. So, you know, everybody just hold tight. You know, don't go killing the messenger, all right? I'm just the informer, a.k.a. Mumble Mouth, a.k.a. the Rambler, and I'm just going to give you some content that we can build off of and have a good time, all right? I just wanted to give some shout-outs real quick. I wanted to thank my peoples in New Zealand. I want to thank my peoples in United Kingdom. Want to thank all of those from Facebook and all of those who are subscribed to this channel. Appreciate you a lot. Thank you for being a part of the broadcast. Thank you for participating in the broadcast. Thank you for all of the things that y'all have been doing, man. Y'all been doing a good work, man, and helping Ace Corner Talk stay relevant, stay live. So I appreciate you a whole lot. Thank you. Thank you. And for those who haven't subscribed, to put a thumbs up. Don't mind if you do. Go ahead and put a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I think we have about 39% of people, or 39% that have not subscribed when they come into the chat or come into the channel. So if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. All right. And put a thumbs up. If you like what we're doing, if you like the content, thumbs up. If you disagree, thumbs down. Doesn't matter. I just appreciate you stopping by Ace's Corner Talk. Cool? So, it got a little heated yesterday. I can admit, yesterday it got real good. I was enjoying the content. I was enjoying myself and enjoying what the platform was bringing. The callers was coming in with some stuff, and you know, for a minute there, I felt like I was alone on the island by myself. I had to throw the flag up because we're the brothers. The brothers wasn't. It felt like the brothers wasn't there. I ain't know quite how to take that. So I was looking for some help from the brothers, and I was by myself. You know, like how is it going down like that? Come on, brothers, where y'all at? So when it's time to get it jumping, I need some voices from my brothers, man. You can't leave Ace out there hanging when I'm trying to go to bat for y'all. You know, it's a double standard world out there. I'm trying to go to bat for the brothers. So I need y'all brothers, man, to speak up. All right? Before we get started. When it's time for y'all to call in, the number is 443-376-8842. So I will put that number in the chat for anybody who wishes to call in. There will be a time where I will designate for you to call in, okay? This number here. Cool. So this is the calling number. So when you're ready to call in, I'll have callers or whoever call in and give me what you feel. Give me your thoughts, whatever you feel about what we're talking about. You know, this is not just a platform for Ace. This is a platform for y'all too. This should help y'all build. This should help our minds. It should help us elevate. All right. That's what we do. That's what Aces Corner Talk is about. It's about helping each and every one of us elevate to the next level. And even if we don't get there at the same time, at least it's a process. At least it's a process. If we don't get there at the same time, it's a process. All right. So what we give on here and what we feed on, it's a process. We'll elevate at some point in time. The more we get involved, the more we obtain, the more we soak in, the more logical things we talk about, the more reasonable things we talk about, we'll get to that plateau. Might not be at the same time, but we'll get there. So I thank you for subscribing to Aces Corner Talk. I thank you for listening in. And we about to get it in, family. We about to go in. All right. So yesterday we was talking about a whole bunch of stuff, double standards. We was hitting things about, you know, the females and the names and the fellas and the pimps. It was getting real deep. And for a minute there, I felt like I was on an island alone because I was trying to defend the brothers. I was trying to big up the brothers. And then, you know, we had callers calling in. They were spitting on me, spitting at me. Well, I'm not going to say that, but, you know, they was, you know, they was giving their point of view and it was getting heavy. So, you know, I had to retreat. You know what I mean? The brothers, they was giving a little bit in the chat. So, you know, Ace had to back up a little bit because I felt like the sisters were coming at me. And the sisters were saying that I was coming at them. You know, I was using some names kind of heavy, which I really wasn't, but I was trying to paint the narrative from both perspectives. Since I'm not a female, I can only give an outside perspective, an outside look, right? So that's what I was doing. But today we're going to get in. We're going to talk about females on a job, okay? We're going to talk about, I don't want to get into the religion thing, but we can. So, but we are going to talk about how females, it's a double standard in the jobs and the roles that men have and how females try to partake in that also. Like, and let me say this one thing. It would be crazy if my wife tried to fit in my size 12s. You see what I'm saying? Like, my size 12s are my size 12s, and my wife wouldn't look right in my size 12s. So I'm not going to try to, and I hope she wouldn't try to want to wear my size 12s, meaning, and think about this in a logical way, all right? Not physically, logical way. She shouldn't want to be in my size 12s. She should want my size 12 to be on my feet. You feel me? So, and this is just my perspective and my way of looking at things. So don't hate me. If you disagree, there's that chat. What's up, Rella? If you disagree, the chat is right there. If you agree, thumbs up, whatever. But this is my perspective, my point of view, and I'm entitled to that. So don't kill me, all right? All right? You got yours, give it. Or call in. Got the number up there, whatever. But my perspective, my point of view, and this is how I feel. I wear size 12. My wife shouldn't want to be in my size 12, right? Whatever size she wears, size 7.5, 8, she should want to stay in those 8s, okay? Because I have big shoes to fulfill. And I'm not saying that she couldn't do it, but why would she want to do it? Why wouldn't she want to leave that role up to the man to be the man? Why would she want to play the role of the man? But today there's a double standard. This is part 2. There's a double standard in how our women try to take the role and do jobs that men do. And then when things get hard or they get scrutinized for it, they feel like it's an injustice against them. No, it's not really, because when you think about it, there's certain jobs that were designated for men to do. Now, I'm not saying that women can't, you know, use a backhoe or they can't, you know, do construction work. That's not what I'm saying. They can. But that's a job that particularly you see men doing, you know, because of the physicality of it, right? And I'm not even going into police officers, because women could be good police officers and they can do that. So that's kind of like it's in the middle. It's an exempt thing, because they can be real good. And then even with the Army, because my mother was a military vet, so she's 27 years strong, 26 years in the military, so I'm not going there. But there's other things that women try to do that I believe that the man or the men should be able to hold that down without having the interference from a woman. Now, you can hate me, call me chauvinist, whatever. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. If you're going to do it, go ahead and do it now. Get it over with. If that's what you're gonna do, if you're gonna call me chauvinist, let's bring it, because I'm ready for y'all today. What happened yesterday ain't gonna happen today. I'm ready for you today. Okay. So I want to talk about the I don't need a man syndrome. Okay. This is a real dynamic that we got to jump into, because a lot of females, they say that they don't need a man. And I beg to differ. There's a double standard in there. Okay. Because females, while they try to jump on that train is I don't need a man. Okay. They do at some point in time will eventually need the assistance of a man. So I have to watch my words carefully, because if I say the wrong thing, I'm gonna get blasted on. So I have to try to use that mind and particularly say what I'm saying. Okay. So I don't want to be, I gotta watch that, because yeah, y'all would use that against me and blow my chat up and have all that stuff you coming at me. So there's a double standard there. Okay, why is it that only the women is viewed that they're the only ones that can hold down the fort and have the kids? What happens when a man is a single father? It's a double standard there. Why we as men don't get the credit for being single dads? I want to touch on that, because we don't get no credit if we was a single dad. What about stay-at-home dads? Let's go there with it. Stay-at-home dads. What if you're a stay-at-home dad? You changing Pampers. You see what I'm saying? You wiping up stuff and picking up little dry cereal, Cheerios everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like you holding down the fort, and your woman out there working. Are you or picked upon to be the simp? Are you a simp because you're a stay-at-home dad? Are you soft because you're a stay-at-home dad? Like, that's a double standard right there, because sometimes it just permits you to be in the household doing what you got to do. So I'm not going to hate on you, brother. I'm not going to call you all kind of names just because you ain't out there in the work field. If you're a stay-at-home dad, hey, man, big ups to you, bro. Had that house clean, had them dishes done when your woman get home. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do if you're a stay-at-home dad. So it's a double standard, because it's always talked about that the man is supposed to be out there working hard and the woman is supposed to be home, making sure the house is decent, the house is clean. But it's a double standard in that, because if you are a stay-at-home dad and your woman out there getting that bread, you need to be in there cooking on the stove. You need to be in there making sure your stuff is tight up around that house with the 4 kids or however many kids you got. You see what I'm saying? So there's a double standard in that. And I'm trying to give the man some props, because Father's Day is coming up, right? Father's Day is coming up, and I want to make sure I shed some light on the fathers, because us fathers, we don't get no love. These days, we don't get no love. Mothers get all the love when it comes to Mother's Day. They get the flowers, roses, they get the gifts, and everybody just cater to that. The radio shows big up women on Mother's Day. And when Father's Day come around, it's dry as crickets. You can hear, the wolves howling at the moon. It's just quiet when it comes to Father's Day, as if we don't do what we're supposed to do. It's a double standard. It's a double standard, people. It's a double standard. Because men don't get the props on Father's Day that we should. Right? At best, we might get some socks, get a card, get a hug, happy Father's Day. And then that day gone, and we just standing there like, okay, all right, another day. But females, when it's Mother's Day, they get it in. When that Mother's Day come, oh man, they get showered. They get showered. It's a double standard. That's all I'm saying. It's a double standard. It's a double standard, people. It's a double standard. Come on, where my people in the chat? I see Rella Ann in there. What's up? Where everybody at? Y'all come on in here. Okay, Rella Ann says if a man loses his job, he can stay home for a little while. But why only a little while? I'm just saying, why only a little while? Why can't the man be there holding it down, right? Why can't he be there with his little apron on, cooking breakfast, sending you off? That's what, I mean, come on. Times have changed. You know, everybody trying to play reverse roles anyway. You know, you see the women trying to be the man and the man trying to be the woman. I didn't mean to say that. I did not mean to say that. It just came out. Ace, a.k.a. the Rambler, is rambling on again. I did not mean to say that. What I meant to say was the role that the woman play is getting stronger and getting pushed towards the man role. Okay, did I clean it up a little bit for you? And the man role is getting pushed towards a feminization towards the woman's role. So I hope I cleared that up good. I don't want y'all fighting on me because I just said the woman is trying to play the man's role and the man is trying to play the woman's role. Please forgive me if you misconstrued what I said, because I don't want nobody firing at me about that one comment, okay? I just don't want it, all right? So I'm going to fall back off of that. But why? Why is it a double standard when it comes to the men and the women? So we got the Father's Day coming up. You know, big up to my fathers out there, holding it down, all right? Working hard, 2 or 3 jobs like a Jamaican, right? What it is, man. They got to work 3 job, all right? What's up? What's up with that, right? We working hard out here. So Father's Day this Father's Day, I'm commissioning all those who are going to watch this video, make this Father's Day special for the fathers. No more double standard when it comes to Mother's Day and Father's Day. We want more than tube socks, all right? We want more than a bathrobe. We need massages, all right? We need back rubs. Come on now. We need the dinner going. Should I keep going? Should I go on? All right. I'm giving y'all, hey, women, I'm giving y'all some pointers. I'm giving you some pointers now what to do for Father's Day, because it's a double standard. Us men go all out for y'all. Hey, Sunday, it's on and popping. Y'all should be on this chat saying, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I was laced up real good for Father's Day. I'm about to put y'all on blast, females. I'm sorry, I got to do it to you. I got to do it to you. You feel me? I got to do it to you. So, we want back rubs. We want cooked dinner. Kitchen in the bedroom. That's what we need this Father's Day. Kitchen in the bedroom. Only on Father's Day. All that other stuff we can keep aside after that. But this Father's Day, we standing with James Evans. I said it. There it is. We standing with James Evans. Kitchen in the bedroom. I said it. That's what it is. This Father's Day, kitchen in the bedroom. Okay? Okay? That's where we going at. That's where we going with it. Kitchen in the bedroom. That's where we going with it. All right? So, if you're a stay-at-home dad, big ups to you, all right? If you're a stay-at-home dad and that's what you do, big ups to you. I got you. All right? Hope that everything that, you know, is coming to you for being a stay-at-home dad, you coming into that, all right? I like to be personable, all right? I like to be relatable, because outside of this, I am a father of 5. I am a husband of 16 years, right? I do have a family. I got a lot of responsibility under my hands. I'm a businessman as well. And I like to be personable because a lot of people out there are so phony. And let me say this is a disclaimer. There's a lot of people out there on this YouTube stuff. They're so phony that they put this facade on that there's something they're not. You're getting the real Ace, all right? Ace is not just my YouTube name. That's my bike name. That's my name from way back when. Like, that's just me. Got my tattoos from when I was 16 years old with the Ace on. Like, that's just what it is. So you don't get no phoniness out of me. I'm going to be real with you. I ain't on here to showboat. I'm not on here for no games. What I talk about is real talk. It's no foolishness, but I try to make it comical so you don't be bored, because I don't want you sitting around talking about I'm boring, we gonna tune out. I am like this when I'm home. I kid with my wife like this. I kid with my kids. That's just my nature. So don't down me for having a personality. You can go get that somewhere else. You can go take that dry talk and go get them phony dudes around the corner. But when you come to this channel, I'm going to be real with you, and we're going to be laughing over here because there ain't no sad stories over here. We trying to elevate to the next level, right? Right? That goes for anybody in this chat, anybody subscribed. We ain't no sad stories around here. We happy around here. You understand? We don't have sad stories to give nobody. I'm sorry. This just ain't that channel. And we ain't beefing and talking about other people. I can care less about who is and who ain't. We talking about elevating our minds to the next level so we can be the best that we can be. And I'm not there, but I'm on my way there. You feel me? Oh, no. I know they're making a joke in the chat. So I'm not saying, I know, I'm not, but I'm just, this is for people out there. I know my people in the chat. I know my regulars. I know who I see. So I'm not saying anything to the people in the chat directly. I'm making this disclaimer out there. So when somebody watch this video and they want to know what Ace Corner Talk is about, they have a clear understanding about what it is we do on this channel and what it is and why we come together. Okay, we got real topics for real people that are going through real life situations. So we talking about double standards. Why do women get the red carpet rolled out to them? That's what we need to be talking about. Let's go. Let's go in. Why do women get the red carpet? It's a double standard. When us men, we don't get that. Yeah, I'm gonna take it there. Who was, what's her name? Rella Ann. Oh yeah, I'm taking it there. Where you at? Rella Ann? If you in that chat, I'm taking it there. Yes, I'm taking it there. Why do y'all get the red carpet rolled out? Why is it? But everything females do, they expect to have that red carpet rolled out. Let's go there. Let's go there. Why do y'all want the red carpet rolled out? And when it come to men, we get leftovers. We got that green carpet you put on your front porch. We get that. Why is it? Why do women expect to have the red carpet rolled out, but when it come to men, we don't have none of that? I mean, what's going on with that? What's up? Talk to me. Talk to me. Where Rella Ann at? She talks a lot of trash on the chat now. She backed all y'all brothers up yesterday. She had the chat locked down. When I say locked down, she had that whole chat locked down. You feel me? She had everybody silent. And I was sitting here in the sickest shit with the white flag up, and no brothers were speaking up when I was defending y'all brothers. You feel me? Ace go in deep for y'all brothers. This channel promotes men to be men. You dig? That's what we do. Zeus is flippy as a fool. He put the emojis with the mouse. My man. But we go hard. I go hard for the brothers because I believe in the structure of men. I believe in making us brothers unite with unity and strength. You know, I ain't no conscious hotep brother and all that other stuff. I do hit on that stuff at times, and I ain't no deep out of space religious Christian coon, whatever you want to call me. I ain't none of that stuff. I try to play my role with what was instilled in me and taught in me to be able to share, help, and link up with other people with like minds. That's what I try to do. You know? Men come from their mothers. Negro Science said men come from their mothers. Oh, yeah, you're right. Hey, you're right. You're right. Men do come from their mothers. But, after a certain point, they're supposed to be weaned from their mother. And that's biblical. Okay? They're supposed to be weaned from their mother. So what happens when you got a dude that's stuck on the nipple of his mother? All about his mother, and he's not able to function in other relationships properly because the mother has such a hold or control over that man. Okay? What happens when you're dealing with a situation like that? How does a female deal with a man that is in that particular situation where the mother has such an influence in the relationship that the man is in? Because it happens every day. You understand? You might have a man that mother controls his relationship. And he relies on every word his mother says. If she says, don't do this, don't do that, he'll put his tail behind his legs or between his legs and go tell his girl he ain't going to do this or he ain't going to do that, depending on what his mother said. I'm not trying to get off topic, but it's facts. That's factual. That's factual. You know? Double standards. So we was talking about, for those who just coming in the chat, we was talking about how women try to take on jobs that the man do, and it's a double standard in there. Now, I'm not going to say that women can't do a man's job. And what is a man's job? I say a man's job is physical, and a man's job is things that like construction, you know, deep sea boating and all that longshoreman type work. You know, I'm trying to give y'all some narratives of men jobs. You feel me? So we got, I don't know. Come on, chat. Somebody give me some stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that females do that men do now. You know, before in the army, there was a little bit of women, wasn't a lot of women, but now there's probably more women than men. I mean, it's just facts. Navy SEAL women now, you know what I'm saying? Green Beret women now, they just out there just doing it. And I'm gonna say this one thing before I go over. Okay, so what is a man's job? I don't know what a man's job is, but I'm only giving descriptions of what I see primarily men doing. So, and I'm just classifying that as a man's job. It's not necessarily facts. Okay, it's just my opinion. All of this is my opinion. All right. Now, wait, you done took me off my train of thought here. Okay, so with that being said, all of the roles that I see that men have been playing for these years since I've been alive, I see women now taking over and mastering it. Because before, let me say this, there never was a WNBA. Okay? For all my sports fans out there, who gonna be watching the game later? Huh? Who gonna be watching LeBron? Huh? Who's a LeBron fan? Where the LeBrons at? Where the LeBron's fan? Well, I'm not. I'm Stephen Curry. Sorry. Anyway. So now, WNBA. You got women throwing a rock up, dunking on people, beasting on everybody. It wasn't that back in the day. It was only the men's. And then you got wrestling. You know, I remember a time when Hulk Hogan and all of them came. They had a couple of broads on them, on their arm. And that's the extent of it. Now you got the women's wrestling, WWE wrestling with the women on there. They jumping off the ropes and diving on people. You see what I'm saying? But back in those days, it wasn't looked upon as if a woman was supposed to be doing that, because the entertainment aspect of it was a man's entertainment. You even got women playing hockey, football. Let's go into that. Is that a double standard with women playing football? A woman putting pads on, getting out there and beasting dudes, like banging on them. That's crazy when you look at it. Now, I'm not saying they can't do it, because they are doing it. But it's not picked upon to be normal, because you really don't see that too often. You know what I mean? She go out, take the pads off, and put a dress on. The female go out in the football, do her due diligence out there on the football field, then come back out, take a shower, throw a dress on. It's just not, you just don't see that every day. But it happens though. You know, she's 6'9", dunking on everybody on the court, then come in and throw her dress on and go out to eat after just beasting and brawling all over everybody. You know, women boxers. Back in the day, let's go there. It's a double standard. This is what we're talking about. Back in the day, it didn't even have women boxers. Like, it didn't have women boxers. Now all of a sudden you got, you know, the big country girls. You got Layla Ali. you know, you got all these vicious names and stuff like that. So you got the women out there boxing and doing their thing. You got the women in the MMA. The first time I seen a woman in the MMA get knocked and knocking somebody out, it blew my mind because I only thought one way. I thought that was a man's sport and a woman ain't supposed to be doing it. But then when I seen the skill level of a woman doing it, it changed my point of view. And I'm not sexist. I'm not chauvinistic and none of that. I just felt like that was a sport I could sit down and enjoy my man doing. He kicking and knocking and beating people up. That was something that's that brutal stuff. That's that man stuff. But then when I seen a woman doing it, I said, well, wow, here we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I had to put my Denzel on. Yeah. You know, it was not picked upon that a woman would be doing something like that. Why? Because the standard of a woman was to be feminine. Yes, I said it. That was the standard back in the day. Women are supposed to be feminine. Men are supposed to be brutes. And that's what it was. But now, the standards and the roles have changed. It changed so that we got brothers out there wearing heels and makeup. I mean, come on. Magic Johnson's son. I hated to say that. Okay, but the guy is taller and bigger than 5 of me put together, and he wear heels and dresses. Ain't that something? But the roles have changed. The roles have changed. The roles change. That's what it is. I hate to say that, but it has changed. So what happens is when we start to see things that are not normal through our eyes that we perceive to be normal, we take a biased opinion about it, and we take a stance about it that, okay, this is not normal, but I'll deal with it. It's a double standard, people. Okay. If you have, I hated to bring this up because it's touchy. Because some dudes right now, you know, they might, I don't know. I don't want to get no death threats, no death calls or nothing like that when I bring this up. So I hope y'all take this in stride, all right, when I'm about to bring this up. It's a double standard when we talk about clothing. Lord, let me pray real quick, okay? All right, now, there's a double standard when it comes to clothing. Because back in the day, we used to wear Timbs, baggy jeans, and we used to floss out with all the baggy stuff because that was the thing, all right? Only the rock and roll guys wore tight stuff. And we used to call them, you know what, okay? I don't have to say it, but we used to call them those kind of names, right? So back in the day, it was only depicted that rock and roll guys and all those guys with that weird stuff, that's the only thing we depicted them to see them in the light. That's how we seen them, right? But now there's a standard. There's a double standard here. You have the men wearing tight jeans now that are supposed to be the cool guys. It's crazy. You got them wearing skinny jeans. Now, I never wore skinny jeans. All right. I never wore skinny jeans. The skinny jeans ain't my thing, right? I still wear a little bit of bagginess. I don't sag and all that, all right? But I do wear my skinny jeans. I do wear baggy jeans, not skinny jeans, because it's just uncomfortable to me, all right? When I jump on my motorcycle or I do something, I can't be hindered with no tight jeans on. If I'm going to do anything, I'll wear the proper motorcycle gear if I'm going to go out, anything tight, all right? No skinny jeans and all that. I just can't do it. But why is it a double standard? Because is it okay for a man to want to dress like that? Is it okay for a man to feel like he wants to wear skinny jeans and not be looked upon as if he's weird or as if he has another complex about him? I mean, is it a double standard? is it okay for a man to wear certain clothing versus the woman wearing certain clothing? What about when a woman comes out and she might have something short on, or she might have a halter top that's short, and, you know, people start to talk about her and classify her a certain way. And then a man comes out with his shorts and his shirt or shirtless. Is it a double standard? I mean, is that looked upon as to be a double standard? Because we get away, and I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna stick up for the ladies. All right, we get away with a lot, man. We get away with a lot. You know, I remember I used to go to the pool when I was little and see some perverts out there with some nut huggers on. I mean, see some perverts out there with some short shorts on, and it was weird, man. It was weird looking. Okay, and I'm a little kid going to the pool, want to enjoy myself, and I see some weird guy with hair all on his legs, hair all on his chest sticking out, and he has short shorts on. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. I'm sick of this. But anyway, is it a double standard? I mean, talk to me. Is it a double standard? Phone lines are open also. So we got 443-376-8842. Okay, if you want to call in, you got an opinion, you want to talk about something and add to what I'm saying, get in there and give me your best shot. Bring it on. Ace is ready for you. Whatever comments, whatever questions you got, we can battle this thing out right now. We talking about double standards, men versus women. And notice how I put men first. Because I believe men should be the head. So we got men versus women part 2. We going in. Okay, so the numbers out there, the numbers in the chat. If you feel like you want to go head to head with Ace, this is the time. All right, this is the time to get it off your chest. Tell me how you feel, because although I'm not biased, although I'm not chauvinistic, and I don't have chauvinist ways, I do believe that men should be standing up being men in doing the leading in the family. That's what I believe. Now, if the roles are changing in your household, don't hate Ace, because I'm just simply giving you my point of view, my logic. That's just what it is. All right. My chat over here going bad. They over here battling. Okay. This is a prank call. Okay, caller, hold on. Let me get you set up here. Let me get you set up. Can you hear me? All right, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Okay, she hung up, or he hung up. That's somebody that wanted to give me the business. Come on. Call back, caller. Come on. Man, this technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. Trying to get this thing jumping here. Okay, let's see what's jumping here. Ace Corner Talk.
Ebony.
Excellent.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Ace Corner Talk. What's your name?
Hey, Ace. This is Ebony.
Excellent, excellent. What's going on?
This is nothing much. I wanted to make a comment.
Well, you coming to do battle, or you just making a comment? I'm ready to battle, because we got ate up by the women yesterday, so I'm here to defend the men.
Yeah, I wanted to make a comment because you were talking about Father's Day, and I wanted to make a comment on a lot of things that I hear about Father's Day that I just do not agree with.
Okay, but let's. Okay, that's what's up. All right, let's go into it. Let's get it.
Okay.
Boxing gloves on.
I respect these hardworking women. But I respect these single parents that are doing it all for their children. But you are not the mother and the father to these children. We do not. I get so sick and tired of these Facebook posts, Instagram posts, Happy Father's Day to me because I'm mom and dad. You are not mom and dad. You may be a great mom, but you cannot teach a man the things that a father can do. And nobody is discrediting, you know, your abilities to parent a child and the great things that you do as a parent, you know, with the absence of a father. But you are not the father, and you should not be acknowledged on Father's Day.
You said we shouldn't be acknowledged on Father's Day, or we should?
No, not mothers. No.
Right. Okay.
Okay. It's Father's Day is it's for the fathers.
Gotcha.
The men that step up. And I do agree with you. I do think that even when the men go all out for Mother's Day, you should go all out for these awesome, dedicated fathers as well. I do agree. Excellent.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, I'm sorry, everybody. We got my caller calling and agreeing with me. All right, I thought I was going to have to go to battle.
I agree. Go all out, cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
There we go.
Clean that house, put on something nice, go to the mall and buy him something nice, and treat him like the king that he is because he's the great father to your children. You want to be treated like a queen? You want somebody to go cash out on you and give you stuff to brag about? You need to do the same thing.
Boom! There it is. So I got a caller agreeing with me. She's out.
And I'm out, Ace.
All right, thank you for the call. All right,
no problem.
I'm one up now. I'm one up on y'all. I got somebody agreeing with me. Okay, who disagrees? If you disagree, you call in and you do some battle with me. I'm already one up now. Okay? Now, what that caller was saying, if you were listening, she said that when she looks on Facebook or whatever, that women try to take the credit for being a woman and a man and playing both roles. She said that a woman can't play the role of a man. Now, first, I was about to do some battling. I was on the defense. I want to apologize to you, caller, because I was coming from a defense point of, like I was on that defense. Because yesterday we got chewed up, and I ain't had none of these brothers standing up for me. So I was ready, all right? But I apologize, caller, if I was sounding a little aggressive, because I'm ready to go in. Because I felt yesterday that pain, all right? Now, if you're a prank caller, you know what's about to happen to you. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, how are you?
I'm pretty good. Please don't be a prank caller, because if you are, I'm going to embarrass you. Hello? Okay. Now, because you have to sometimes weed prank calls from real calls. Now, it's very difficult when you're dealing with prank calls because we're trying to be serious, all right? That's all. We're just trying to be serious, all right? Even though I'm being a little comical, I'm trying to be serious now. This is real talk. So why does a woman try to play the role of a man? Like, why does that happen? Why do the woman try to play the role of a man instead of... Okay, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? This is Ace Corner Talk.
Well, first off, I'd like to say beautiful show, man. Like your style and like the topics that you be talking about. So, good time.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, what's going on, family? Come on, add to this.
Oh, nothing. Just like a lot of people be offended when I say this, though, but a lot of us get our information from a lot of people and don't look at the information. If a person will understand that all women come from women and all men come from women, so there needs to be more Women's Days if there is a Father's Day. There needs to be like a Women's Day every month.
Okay.
Because there's a celebration of life every day and every month. So if we do get a day cool, we should get everything, but we should remember to celebrate them monthly.
Okay. All right. So with that call, is that? So I don't know if you're for what I'm saying or you're in the middle, because one caller just said the women need to be on one side and stay in that lane. And I believe if what I'm hearing right is what you're saying is there need to be more Women's Day.
Yeah. and we need to take a step back from men because all men come from women.
Which
and
is
they're
true.
gonna choose us regardless.
Right. I'm with you. Now, I'm only going to say this. I'm not disagreeing with you. I believe.
Dude, it's your show. Trust me. I know I'm real cocky on the post. I'm respectful on the line. Do what you do, but it's your show. Thanks for letting me on.
No, but I like the feedback. I liked it. I like the convo because it lets me know you're interested in what's taking place in on the platform. So what I will say is this. I will say this. Women always should have the utmost respect because they the one that bring life into the world. They always should have that. That should be a given to them. Now, on the other hand, we as providers for the family, we have been put to be the head over the family. So we got an important role just as well as the women. So at least give us one day. You feel me? At least let that one day that we go to work every single day, 6 days a week, or whatever, how many days you work, or whatever the case is, at least give us the one day and big us up on that one day. Let that one day be the specialist day it could be for men out of the year. That's all we ask, just one day. We don't ask for a whole lot, but it's a double standard because they go all out for women, but ignore the man that really puts in that work. I know how I am, and I know what I do to keep my family afloat. I work 2 jobs, you feel me? And I put that work in because I got kids and I have a wife and I feel the duty and the obligation to be able to give them. If nobody else doesn't, I have to be the one to. I can't look at Uncle Sam, welfare, and all that stuff to support my family. I have to get out there, boots on the ground, and put it in. But I do want to be appreciated one time out of the year. Now, let me make this disclaimer. I have a wife that does take care and does do things and do shine for me. So I'm not going to say that I don't get it. I'm speaking in general about all men because there are.
Did you just underestimate that though? Did you just like say that on a level that you should have said it way more higher?
Huh?
Like I have a wife that shouldn't you elevate that a little bit more?
Oh yeah, I'm going in because I always big up my wife. So that's we 16 years in. So I big up my wife on a lot of stuff. So she does make me comfortable. You feel me? She do a whole lot.
Can you say that one more time?
She does make me comfortable. She do what she do.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel me? She makes life comfortable for me. She don't give me no headaches. She don't give me no problems. She do, and that's why when I go out for her and do what I do for her, other than Mother's Day, I do what I do because she makes life for me comfortable as well as we complement each other. Let me say that. We complement each other very well. You feel me? But
hey, I lifted weights the other day. My fault. I lifted weights the other day. And the most I could lift a weight for was like in 30, 45 seconds. We was like powerlifting and we was just holding it. They hold us for 9 months, bro.
Oh, no doubt. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing that the woman is the salt, is the pillar of the earth. I'm not disagreeing with that at all because there are some strong women. And we can even go back to the history days and slave days, Harriet Tubman and all that stuff. You can go back there. I'm not disagreeing, but there is a double standard out there. And society set that double standard. And that's why we're talking about it. Because when society sets a rule or sets something, that's supposed to be, I guess, set in stone since the society goes with that narrative. But I'm just giving another point of view and another look at what we face with. Because every time society puts something out there does not mean it has to be the narrative to go with. I'm just saying that men do put in that work and it should be recognized. So we both complement each other. Women complement the men and men complement the women. But give us that day. We don't ask for much. I'm a simple guy. I'm not no complex dude. I'm simple. I like the simple things in life. I don't try to complicate life and make it, worse than it has to be. Life is already stressful. So we try to make life easier, or we should be. We should be practicing on how to make life easier. If you have a spouse, a mate, your girlfriend, chilling, homegirl, whatever. Make life easier. Don't put strain and unnecessary things to make life complicated. Okay?
So you took your relationship to the next level. Y'all bond, y'all together, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So me and like you should get more respect. I gotta respect effort. Like me and like you that stepped up to the plate and got into the bondage and marriage and stepped up to the contract. All men like you they should be like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People that take care of their kids and everything, but just to put us on a level of them, I don't know. But yeah, men like you and men that have kids and voted down, yeah, I gotta say, y'all might should have 3 or 4 days, but the women should have like 13 or 14.
We got you, no doubt. No doubt. I agree women should have more recognition. It should be praised more. And I do agree that men should also, it should be complimentary. Now, I'm not saying men should be out the front getting on, because I will feel weird if I don't want to be praised every day for what I do. You understand? Because it's a duty that we're supposed to take care of our family. So I'm gonna say that it's a duty that men should take care of their family. That's our duty, our obligation when you bring kids in the world. So I'm not saying every day like a woman shower me like no woman. Nah, I'm a straight up dude. I appreciate anything that's done for me. You feel me? So it's not just saying, oh, I want to get a rose today and a rose tomorrow. That's not my style. But I am bigging up men, because in this channel also, I appreciate the support for all my women, but I also try to target the men also, because I believe that us men coming to be strong, we can fight back against our oppressor, the enemy, the person that's out there trying to bring our race, our people down. That's what I believe in, bigging up and trying to give strength to the man, and as well as bringing strength to the woman and the family structure. So that's what Ace does, you know. But I appreciate your call, caller. Call back again, man.
Stay up, man. And hope your family's doing all right, bro.
All right, no doubt. Peace. That was a good call. I appreciate y'all. The chats over there, they going at it back and forth. We got Uncle Shug in there. Come on, y'all. We got Zeus's Flippy in there. We got Mr. Shakur. What's up? Rella Ann holding it down. All right, we got everybody in there just doing what they doing. Y'all don't be too rough on each other now. Yesterday it was going in on each other. I seen Rella Ann, Rella. Then I might see Shakur one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, brothers getting beat up over there. I tried to jump in there and say, y'all brothers, man. Shoot, the chat, man, it was one-sided for a minute. She was just going in on y'all. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, this is Bradley from Sports Limited. I was wondering if you'd like to buy a magazine subscription.
No, thank you. Yeah, so it was getting crazy. It was getting crazy. The chat was like one-sided. And, you know, it was real funny. It was real funny to see how they was back and forth. And everybody, you know, for a minute got quiet and was letting the women reign over y'all, man. It was getting deep. You know, and then the caller was backing me up. And I was calling it, guys. But there's a double standard. There's a double standard. And let's get back on this. There's a double standard out there. When it comes to the support that we should be getting, why is it more left than it is right? And why is it more right than it is left? And the caller, he made some good points. Women should have the most higher respect and esteem when it comes to motivation, because I'm gonna say this, and don't take Ace wrong. Ace comes from a good place, all right? This is my opinion. And the Bible talks about women having a lower nature, like meaning they're more how should I word this without getting in trouble? They're more in tune with their feelings. Okay, they're in tune with their feelings. All right. and men are they're more detached from feelings. Certain men. I guess I said that right. Okay? So when we deal with women and when we try to deal with the standards that have been set, we have to be very careful because women have a nature, you know, that is a sensitive nature when it comes to women. Okay? Now you got hard women out there. I'm not talking about you hard women and you brutes out there. I'm not talking about all that. All right. We know you want to be the dude. We know you want to wear cornrows. We know you want to go there with it. I'm not even talking about y'all. All right. So let's get off of that. But I am saying that when it comes to women, they do have a softer nature than men. It was designed that way. Okay. If you can go back to the garden if you want to, we can even have that conversation. But it is a softer nature when it comes to women. So be handling them a little different. We should be taking extra precaution to handle them different. Sometimes you ain't gonna win all the battles, fellas. Okay? It's a standard there. And it's a double standard when you're trying to win all the battles. Man, just because you're the man don't mean you're supposed to win every single battle. Some of them battles you're gonna have to let up off the gas, bro. I mean, that's just what it is. Sometimes you're just going to have to hear and don't hear. Okay? You're going to have to ignore some things and take in some things. That's just what it is, bro. You're going to have to not allow your feelings to be on your shoulder when your woman blasting on you about a situation. Because some men, they feel like they got to have the last word. But you can't beat a woman talking. That's just what it is. You can't beat a woman. She designed to use these right here. She will chew you up and chop you down. So sometimes it's best to let her have that. Right? Just let her have it. Let her have the last word. Don't mean she right with what she's saying. Okay? Let me throw that out there before y'all start throwing true and peace and facts and all that stuff in the chat. Don't mean she right if she get the last word. That means you're using a little bit of wisdom. That means you want to lay down in the bed. You want to be peaceful. You still want your Kool-Aid. You still want your dinner made and all that good stuff. If you're trying to get the last word, you're going to be going to McDonald's and Burger King and all that good stuff. So let Ace bring that out to the platform right now. Okay? You will be getting, if you want that last word, just think about what you're going to be eating for that night. Because I do believe if you try to get the last word, that's what happened. That's what happened. You'll be eating McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, and all that junk, that garbage that you put in your system. You'll be having to try to find that other dinner because if you want that last word, you have to do some some rationalization in your mind and rationalize whether you want to take that fight there and not eat that good home cooked meal that she cooks every day, or you're going to have to deal with that McDonald's. It's up to you, bro. Sometimes you got to let off the gas and let her have the last word. You know, you ain't going to be playing footsies in the bed if you want the last word. That's just facts, okay? Because women are designed to use these, and they will use them and cut you down the size. And all you're going to do is get mad and want to use your strength, your domination. You want to use that against the woman. And sometimes, bro, if you don't want to be central booking and central whatever, wherever you live at, whatever that particular jail setting is, central this and booking this, if you don't want that, you calm yourself down. Let her have the last word. And then females, let me stick up for the brothers. Don't always think you can jump in a man's face and start to combat and start to dive on them. As soon as they say something, you Superman dive. Woo! Just fly right on them because they're saying something you don't agree with. Okay? It goes both ways. Okay? Don't go diving on no brother because he's saying some facts and giving you some real facts and you don't want to listen. All right? Don't go diving on them. I'm trying to stick up for you brothers because you got some females want to get bats. They want to get telephones and throw at you. They want to break your cell phone. They want to run you over with the car. All these world star scenarios, they want to do that. So I'm speaking to you sisters out there. Fall back. All right? If you can't get the last word for some reason or another, don't resort to getting weapons, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all Lace is saying. Don't resort to getting weapons, using bats, using knives, switchblades, Sally, and all that other stuff. Calm all that down and let everything take its natural course. That's all I'm saying. All right? So, jumping into this, when we first started, there was so many great points brought up and brought out about having a double standard, men versus women. Who gets the blunt of the double standard? Is it a man or is it a woman? Which one? Who gets the favor? Who gets the lead way when it comes to double standards in the society when it comes against women versus the man? Because when you look behind the surface, there's a lot of things that women can get if they just pull down that shirt a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? I said it. I said it. All right, caller, who's calling in? Who's going to blast on me? I said it. When it comes to the women, it's a double standard. I said it. They can do things that men can't do and get away with it. They can bat their eyes. They can do certain things on the job, and they'll get a pass. But let a man do it and try to use his persuasion as a man to try to do something condescending to get to a woman or use his charm, his looks, or whatever. I'm going to tell you one thing now, brother. You're going to be locked up. Get off me. I didn't mean it. Get your hands off me. Get off me. It was both of us said that. It's not one side. You see what I'm saying? That's how it's going to go down. So women can get away with it. It's a double standard, though. But women can get away with things that men cannot. Right? So be careful. Don't go on a job trying to expose your chest hairs, brother, thinking that that's going to work. You ain't going to get no raise by showing your taco meat, brother. You ain't going to get no raise by showing your taco meat, all right? What works for a woman ain't going to work for a man, all right? So fall back. Put that stuff up. Zip your shirt up. Button that joint up because it ain't going to work for you. You're going to get locked up, fired, and human resources going to be in your business, okay? That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. So just because women come in there and they dress a certain way don't mean that men can. And it is a double standard. All right? It is. But that's just life. I don't know what to say about that. It's just life. So, before we move on, see, Rella Ann is controlling. She's controlling the set over here. All I see is Rella Ann. I don't see the brothers up. What are y'all doing, brothers? I'm out here in the deep ocean by myself again. Okay. All right, so this is it. This is it. I'm gonna close out because we got other things on our mind. We got TV shows, all this stuff going on, and I know it's gonna be hard to keep y'all attention with the basketball game on. So you're not football, basketball game on, and then you got all your good TV shows coming on. But we're definitely gonna have a good topic tomorrow. And if you tune in, I appreciate it. If you catch me on the fly, whatever. But tomorrow, definitely have something very important we're going to be discussing. All right. I was a little on the silliness today because I feel good. And I know I'm in a good headspace. All right. There's times when us brothers, we get depressed just like women do. And nobody feels that. Nobody feels the pain when a man gets depressed or goes through that period in his life, because it's a double standard, because they only think that women are the only ones that go through their depression stage and they go through that stuff. It's always looked upon that the man has to be strong at all times. But I'm saying this, men do get weak, men do get tired, men do get stressed out, and sometimes we might not deal with it in the right way. So women, I want to say this. Start to pay attention to the signs that your man displays, okay? Start to pay attention to when he's stressed out, because you should know him. Now, I ain't talking about the first week you get with a brother and he wilding out on you. That's some other stuff going on. I ain't got nothing to do with that, all right? But if you've been with a person and you know them, pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to them, their stress level. Pay attention to when you feel like they're in a vulnerable state. Because that, when you pay attention and try to help him in those areas, it can make the relationship much smoother. Okay, the man could be he can be going back and forth in his mind about things. He could be dealing with some things, and you not know it. He might not know how to communicate well. And what happens is, if you allow that to occur for a length amount of time, what happens is it starts to put a wear and tear on the relationship. Okay. So I just wanted to throw that out there, and vice versa. Men, pay attention to the weaknesses of your woman. Pay attention when she going through, when she needs some more attention, needs more love. Let's get real. Let's start to work on these things so we can elevate our families to the next level. That's what we're trying to do. Elevate to the next level to be the best we can be. And that's all that society can ask for. And that's all that we as a race can ask for. All right? I'd like to thank everyone who subscribed. I'd like to thank everyone who's a part of this chat. I'd like to thank all of those who are in the chat, going back and forth, having fun, discussing things. Yes, I was a little bit more comical today because not every day do I have to come on here blasting on everybody and giving all of this crazy. No, sometimes there can be, there can be a good side and a laughter to everything. All right. I see a lot of times. Okay, let's put this out there. Let's put this out there. And I'm about to close. All right. So the basketball game might be on or whatever the case is. So I'm about to close. Just give me a few minutes and we out of here. All right. So I just want to say this. To all the women out there, all right, we apologize. And I'm apologizing for all the men out there. All right, I'm going to speak up for you brothers out there. I apologize to all the women out there that, what's up, man? I apologize to all the women out there for the times that any man didn't step up to the plate, right? I apologize to all the women on the behalf of us men for when we didn't take our role for being kings. I apologize to the women out there for when it was time for us to be real about things and we didn't have enough courage and enough mental to be able to step up to the plate. I apologize on the behalf of us men. We are trying to get it together. Maestro Vinsky, what's up? Peace, brother. We're trying to get it right. And the only thing we can do is work on it. We're not perfect. We don't get things done all in one day, all in one night, all in 1 month. This is a process. If we keep chipping at it, we can be better. If we keep chipping at it, we can move forward, right? We can be what we set our minds to be. Now, I'm not setting a standard for every single man. I'm just giving examples and suggestions on how we as men could be better, all right? So don't think I'm trying to rule and trying to control anybody. No, I bring to the platform suggestions and I bring logic to our platform on how we can move forward so we can be better with our families, in our relationships, in our household, on our jobs. That's what Ace does. And this is what Ace Corner Talk is about. I love each and every one of y'all that are subscribed, that been there from the beginning, that have been faithful to this channel. Man, bless y'all, man, because I hope this is affecting and helping y'all in some kind of way. We as men got to put our pride down. We got to put our pride down. Don't think that we can't get help when we need it, because I need it. I feed off of y'all, and you feed off of me, I hope, right? We work together so we can move forward. And don't be ashamed to say, Ace Corner Talk, yeah, that's where it is. That's where we get some things that we need. That's where we get that nourishment for the day, or whatever the case is, however you feel about this chat. I want y'all to be involved. I want y'all to get on the chat, start to involve yourself with what we're doing. This is not just my platform. This is our platform. And what we do here is for us, all right? I want y'all to know that. It's coming from the heart. This is for us, so we can be better, not me. We. I got issues and problems just like the next man, just like the next family, right? But when we come together and bring topics and real life situations, we working on that thing. Because the more we work at it and the more we chip at it, we might not realize it, but somebody else will see it. Somebody else will say, man, that brother changing a little bit. What's wrong? You know, what's going on? What's in him? What, you know, what. You don't know. And I thank God that I had the opportunity to be able to be a voice to helping and to get help. So peace to all of y'all. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you haven't put a thumbs up, put a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. This channel's for us, right? Want to shout out New Zealand. Want to shout out United Kingdom. Thank you for looking in. This your boy Ace from Ace Corner Talk. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Sorry that LeBron James gonna lose today. If you are a Cavaliers fan, you know what? Next show, I'll have a box of tissues for you to wipe your eyes, whatever the case is, because that's just what it is. I'm being real with you, okay? Okay? So don't hate me. Just love. All right? So I say peace to all of y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We had another successful broadcast. I enjoyed myself. It was a little bit on the silly side, but I feel it's necessary to have a balance. Sometimes you need some funny. Sometimes you need some crying. Sometimes you need some strength. That's what life is about. And if we have a balance of all of that, we'll be all right, all right? So I'll see y'all tomorrow. We're going to hit it hard tomorrow with some good stuff. Good. We got something good tomorrow, all right? So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace. Oh, and by the way, we won. We won, women.